Are you addicted to social media? Today I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how you can overcome your social media addiction. By the way, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Do it now. You don't want to miss out on future videos. So how many people are actually social media addicted? Take a guess. What's your number? Worldwide. How many? What do you think? 210 million people or more are estimated to probably be social media addicted. Yeah, so if you're watching this video, you are definitely not the only one. You are definitely not alone. Nonetheless, it's something we want to overcome. So let me share with you these top 3 tips. Number 1, make sure you build barriers. Yeah, you build barriers. Now, you don't want to make it easy for yourself to access the social media. That's really the best thing you can do. So best case scenario, I actually recommend that you delete all the apps. Yes, I'm not joking. Delete the apps on your phone. As an example, when I had my Facebook app on my phone, I would check it all the time. I deleted the app. I would never ever check it again because it wasn't there. I had to go to my laptop, to my computer to actually check what's going on Facebook. So the amount that I spend on it dropped significantly. So best case, you delete the apps completely. Yeah, kind of a middle way that is quite okay is what you can also do. You can at least block the apps. Yeah, you can block them. There's so many apps nowadays that help you block social media. So you just gotta get one of these apps. If you go to Google one time and you type in apps for blocking social media, yeah, there will be a whole list of apps that basically shows you that, and they block the time and they're checking how much time you spend at it, and you can set from what time to what time you don't want to do it, maybe in the morning, maybe at night, whatever it might be. The minimal thing you have to do for building barriers is turn off all notifications. Not some, all notifications. You got to understand that these social media sites, and I got nothing against them, don't get me wrong. It's the addiction to it that's the problem, checking it all the time. But they try, of course, to get you to spend as much time as possible on their apps. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, so at minimum, turn off all the notifications, because when you see some notifications, you think, yeah, but they don't matter. No, they want to draw you back into the app, so at a minimum, turn off the notifications. Number 2, realize the negative effects it brings to your life. First, I want you to think about your past. What has the social media addiction cost me? Mentally, emotionally, in relationships, financially. What has it really cost me? Has your relationship with your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, husband, wife, whoever else, your parents, brothers, sisters, friends, has something gone bad because you were too social media addicted? High chance. I met several people who had that case. Yeah, and then you want to think about the future. What will it cost me in 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, if I don't stop the social media addiction right now? Yeah, it's nothing. You can't treat it as an easy thing because it is actually serious. Social media addiction can cause you some real problems for your future. Why would you jeopardize that? And again, ask yourself, what is it costing me mentally, emotionally? And number 3, replace the habit. Now, I could guess, I don't know you personally, but I could guess that you're checking your social media probably because you're bored or because you have too much time. Yeah, that's probably the reason why. Even at work, some people keep checking social media at work because option A, they're not fulfilled with their work, or option B, they're simply not busy enough. There's so much more productive, interesting things you can do with your time. So think about, how can you replace that habit? Could you do something more interesting, more exciting? Could you learn something new? A lot of people who check their social media on their phone all the time, they get a lot of time when they're walking around. You don't commute often, could be on the bus, on a subway, train, whatever it might be. And you can use this time to learn something that excites you. And it doesn't always have to be something that you learn about that's business or job related. It can be just a fun hobby. But what could you learn? What could you work on? What could you improve on using that time? Because you're going to save so much time if you stop checking social media consistently. So comment below one time, which of these 3 things are you going to do right away? Maybe share a little bit about your own social media challenges. Yeah, why are you checking it too much? How long have you been doing it? And again, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Lots of great videos coming up. You don't want to miss out. And keep in mind, most importantly, I really look forward to seeing you for the next video.